Hi yogis, this is Gaju. Welcome to Tuck Handstand short practice and tutorial. I will teach you how to do Tuck Handstand in 3 easy steps. For the practice, you will be needing a yoga mat, an empty wall space, and if you're practicing in home, make sure that you're mindful and you're practicing away from furnitures. So we will start with 15 minutes of Vinyasa class just to get your body warmed up, and after that, we will jump right into handstand. Let's begin. So please place your palms under your shoulders, place your knees under the hips, and start making circles in a clockwise direction. Now notice the wrist here. So the one joint which can take already a lot of the stress in your handstand is your wrist. So you want to make sure you're fully prepared and warmed up. All right, let's make a few circles in the opposite direction. All right, coming back to the center, turn your palms facing sideways. And then just gently rock side to side. All right, so the joint flexibility is something will come over the time. So there's no rush. Please don't push yourself to the point you start to feel the pain in your joints. Just the stretch is enough. Okay, so a few more. All right, now turn your palms facing back your knees. Just gentle sit back on your heels and forward on your wrist. Again, probably this is going to be the deepest stretch for the wrist today. Take it easy. All right, coming back to the neutral, and now turn your palms facing up. So what we call the wrist flexion. Now the wrist tends to be weaker on this side, so you want to be mindful. Don't put too much weight on your hands if you find this is too painful for you. Okay, so building your capacity over the time. You can spread the fingers, you can make the grip for deeper stretch. All right, coming back to neutral, sit back on your heels and gently shake your hands. Okay, so moving on to the shoulders, come to down dog. So start by spreading your palms about your shoulder width, spread your fingertips to grip your mat, press your hands, lengthen your back. So this is pretty much your handstand position, it's just we are not in the balancing yet. All right, so let's start warming up your hamstring. So left and right pedal your feet. All right, then with the next breath, press your both heels down. Let's take a breath here. All right, on your next exhale, step your right foot front, drop your left knee, and point the toes back. Place your palm on the top of your right knee, and think of the back leg is moving inward. So keep your hips facing forward, connect with your lower abs, and exhale, bend the front knee a few times to open up your front thigh, your hip flexor. Okay, and then hold that stretch. Breathing deep here. All right, let's switch. Hands down, step back to down dog. Take a breath here first. Step your left foot front. Drop your right knee, point the toes back. Spin the back leg inward, hips are square, connect with your core, and bend the front knee a few times. All right, holding the stretch. All right, hands down, step back, down dog. All right, so any of these stretches you like to hold a little longer, you're welcome to do that. Take one more breath here. And then on your exhale, step your feet forward, right behind your wrist, and turn your toes out, Malasana. Bring your elbows to the inner knees, hands in prayer. Okay, now gently squeeze your knees together and try to resist with the elbows. Now lift the chest up, flat back. Okay, so notice this compression in your hip joint here. Good. Feel the lift in the back, flat back. All right, on exhale, fingertips down, hips lift, turn your feet parallel, and come into gentle fold. All right, you can bend your knees more if you feel your hamstrings are tighter today. Just nice and easy forward bend, nothing fancy. Good, look halfway up, flat back. Place your hands on your hips and rise up in a standing. Now lift your arms up over your head, turn your left palm facing sideways. Hold your left wrist, pull up. Tuck your tailbone, engage your core, and do a quick side bend to the right. Come to center, hold your right wrist. Quick side bend to the left. Come back to center, bring your hands to your heart prayer. Now step your feet together, we'll do a few rounds of sun salutation. So on exhale, bend your knees, chair pose. On exhale, fold Uttanasana. Inhale, gaze up, flat back. Exhale, step or jump, Chaturanga. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Step your right foot front. Inhale, warrior, palms touch. Exhale, step back, low push up. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Step your left foot front. Inhale, warrior. Exhale, Chaturanga, low push up. Upward, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Okay, pause here for one breath. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. Now shorten this stance by 6 inches. Bend the knee, shift your weight on your hands, and little hop forward. Inhale, look up. Exhale, bend forward. Inhale, knees bend, lift your arms. Exhale, round 2. Look up, inhale. Jump or step, Chaturanga, exhale. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Step your right foot front, inhale, warrior. Exhale, take your vinyasa. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Left foot front, inhale, warrior. Take vinyasa, exhale. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Okay, so once again, deep breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Again, inhale. Step forward, exhale. Go ahead, little hop, inhale. Forward bend, exhale. Bend in each chair, inhale. Bend forward, exhale. Look up, inhale. Jump back, exhale. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Okay, step your right foot front, inhale, warrior. This time, bind your hands behind you, exhale. Pull the arms back, lift your heart. Bend forward, exhale. All right, draw your right hip back. Think of external rotation in your right leg. Pull the arms up and send your chest forward. Okay, connect with your breath. Inhale. Exhale.
Again, inhale and exhale. Hands down plank. Chaturanga, exhale. Up dog, inhale. Downward dog, exhale. All right, step your left foot front, inhale, warrior. Bind your hands behind you, exhale. Pull the arms, lift your heart. Exhale, forward. Okay, breathing here. Send the left hip back, inhale. Exhale. Again, inhale and exhale. Hands down, plank pose. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Okay, deep breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Again, inhale. Bend the knees, exhale. Now look in between your hands. Hop your feet right behind your wrist. Okay, step back to down dog. And now every time you hop lightly with control. 2. 3. 4. 5. Look halfway up. Bend your knees, squat. Back to Malasana. Take a breath here. All right, so we move into the first arm balance crow pose. If you don't have your balance yet, don't rush for it. Take your time. You can always modify the pose. So bring your hands down about your shoulder width. Place your knees up high on your triceps. Lean on your hands, lift your feet up. Okay, breathe here. 1, 2, 3, 4, Chaturanga. Up dog, inhale. Downward dog, exhale. Right foot front, inhale. Turn the back foot flat. Turn your body to the left and begin to walk your hands in a diagonal line. And as you walk your hands forward, draw your hips back. Breathe. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Again, inhale and exhale. Please walk your hands back. Step back. Plank pose. Take your vinyasa. Inhale up. Exhale downward. Left foot front. Turn your body to your right. And go ahead, draw your left hip back. Walk your hands forward. Rest your forehead down. Breathe. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Again, inhale and exhale. Walk your hands back. Take your vinyasa or no vinyasa. Up dog, inhale. Downward dog, exhale. Okay, take a breath here. Drop your knees. Point your toes. Come into child's pose. Okay, keep your elbows extended. And now come on your fingertips. Okay. So the active child's pose, draw your shoulder blades back. Feel your knees to your chest. All right, walk your hands back. All right, so that was the quick warm-up. Now let's talk about the actual handstand. So I'll demo first the shape, the form of the handstand, and then we're gonna break it down. So the Tuck Handstand. So let's do this in 3 steps, and make sure you do those steps progressively and you don't swap them. So for example, you don't want to hop and then bring your shoulders forward. Bring your shoulders over the wrist. This is step number 1. Step number 2, look right in between your hands. And the step number 3, you start with the little hops like this. And then go a little higher. And again, you have to fine tune this depending on your own capacity. As you start to get better in those hops, your timings get better. You will start to feel your hips gets over the shoulders. And that's where your balance is. So in the beginning, it's good to have a wall to practice, just as an insurance. If you end up kicking too strong, you don't fall over. So there's a wall to support you. So let's assume you are good in your hops. The next step is, the moment you hop, you bend your knees and bring your heels to your hips. Looks like this. And come back. And once you start to get to that zone where you have almost your balance and hips, shoulders, and wrists are almost stacked, you want to hold your handstand there. In the beginning, it may be a little hard, but use your strength, use your grip, use your focus, and then gradually that balance should come. So now I'm going to teach you some drills using the wall, which you can practice yourself at home. So if you're not comfortable being upside down, I highly recommend do this under the guidance of a teacher. You start with placing your palms directly under the shoulders in your handstand stance. Now when you're practicing against the wall, make sure that you leave at least 12 inches of the gap. Second, fix your gaze in between your hands, and now make sure when you hop, you don't change this gauge. All right, the third one is the hop itself. So go ahead, hop. This time all the way against the wall. And again, bring your shoulders. If your shoulders are going forward, bring your shoulders directly over the wrist. And then come back down after 5 breaths or so. It takes time to get the timing right. The other way you can do this is actually kick up in your handstand, bring your feet together, bend your knees. Maybe you can work on your balancing a little bit. Then come down. So however you want to get up into your handstand, kick up with 1 leg, 2 legs. You want to take the transition back to your tuck. And either you can keep your toes against the wall, just a light touch, or you can balance off the wall. So I'm going to show you one more time. All right, so then once you start to feel that balance, then the next drill comes to hop directly to your handstand and hold it. So again, the timing may take some time, but every single time you try to refine it. All right, so I hope you found those drills with the wall useful. Remember those 3 steps I talked about, the stacking the shoulders, fixing the gaze, and building the control, that momentum into your tuck. And the balance is something should come to you over the time as your body get prepared. So let's move on to now the cooling down sequence. So please lie on your back. Set your feet apart about your hips width. And take the arms back over your head. So for this one, please close your eyes and visualize your spine in 3 segments. Think of your spine in the lower back, your mid, and the upper. And move each segment one at a time. So let's start with the lower back. Lift your mid back and all the way up to the upper back. Now, as you lift your hips high, feel the stretch in your thighs. Feel the stretch in the front of your hips. All right, on exhale, reverse the process, ground your upper, mid, and the lower back. All right, so let's repeat that. So now scoop the tailbone and lift your one vertebrae at a time. And come all the way up to the max. Feel the legs. And exhale. Ground your spine one vertebrae at a time. Okay, now continue this process at your own pace. And sync with your breath. And exhale. Again, inhale. Exhale. One more. And let's hold this one. All right, now open your feet as wide as your mat. And several times, drop your knees side to side. Come back to center. Move your hips to the right. Cross your right leg on the top. Drop your knees to the left. All right, do the opposite side. All right, come back to center. Reset your back, your spine. Okay, keep your back flat. And one at a time, straighten the legs. Okay, coming to your final pose, Savasana for 2 minutes.
When you're ready, bend your knees. Take the right arm up over your head. Turn to your right. And sit up. Okay, place your hands on your knees. And you may sit here for a minute or two in your meditation. And when you're ready, close your hands together in prayer and slowly open your eyes.